At SIB Solutions, what we do is who we are, and who we are is what we do. Today is April 14th, 2012. A little more than 6 months ago, we asked the world a very simple question. If you had just 10 seconds to change the world with your message, how would you make your message count? If you had just 10 seconds, to change the world with your message, how would you make your message count? Well, today is April 14th, 2012. Today is your day to change the world with your message. How will you make your message count?
When I enrolled my first year in college, they had an announcement on television about the bad storm that was coming. And immediately I started packing up my clothes and taking them down off of the shelf and trying to get them together because I didn't want it to rain in that roof and ruin all my clothes. And so the girl asked me, why are you doing all of that? I said, well, I don't want all my clothes to get wet. She said, they're not going to get wet. Well, I didn't know that because it rained at my house when I was a child. It rained at all my friends' houses. It rained at the church house. It rained at the schoolhouse. It rained at Ben Sweat's store, the only big store we had in Hempstead, Texas. I thought it rained in all roofs. So I didn't know that in college it was not likely to rain because what you haven't been exposed to. I'd never been exposed to a roof that didn't leak. I thought all roofs leak. I thought that's the way they were made. And so all at once I now discovered that there are roofs that didn't have to leak. And that's when I found out, it was my first year in college, that all roofs didn't have to leak because where I came from, all roofs leaked. So I thought that's the way they were made.
Find something you like to do and figure out how to go and do that by talking to people who have done it. And really heed their advice.
Definitely don't let your pride get in the way of asking for help. You can't do everything by yourself.
Instead, go right off to school and chase my dreams and success that way rather than getting that fast money, trying to dress like everybody else, get a new car like everybody else, and that type of thing.
You know, enjoying who you are and what you are.
I would say that we had good hair all along.
And the storm is about to be over, so just hang on, grin and bear it like you're on a roller coaster, but don't give up.
Is to never give up on something that you start doing, because if you give up now, you will continue to give up in your adult life. And the failing is not completing it, the failing is not in the not trying.
I wish I would have budgeted my money better and paid close attention to my credit. And my advice to teenagers now is, just because you can afford the minimum doesn't mean you can afford the overall finance.
That knowledge is power. Really. Whoever knows the most is the most powerful, make the most money, and do the most with his life.
The world would be a better place if people could learn to meditate and find their connection to divine love within themselves and without.
Believe more in myself. Don't be afraid to take risks. Trust your instincts and have a plan and back that plan up. Peace.
I think that if we were able to see through someone else's eyes for 30 seconds a day, it would radically change the way everyone behaves. I was once told that everyone you meet knows something that you don't know but need to know to make your life better. So that's what I would do.
I would spread knowledge. Lack of knowledge leads to lack, pain, and fear, which leads to hate. Knowledge is only power when it's properly applied to a definite major purpose. Arm yourself with knowledge and properly apply it.
Life is just like a garden. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. So plant positive seeds for your spiritual, your physical, your family, and your career, and you'll be blessed many times over.
To make the world a better place, no war,
no sickness, more love, more freedom for everybody.
I'd respect other people, respect their boundaries, if you will, and respect them as human beings, not discount them as unpopular or as a lower class. Just respect their opinions.
I think they need to know who they are, and if they know that, then they won't focus on things like bling bling and tennis shoes and things that are external. They'll focus on the things that are inside them.
You can make the world a better place by not littering and bringing good vibes into the world.
I think as a whole now, everybody wants to get together and not hate one another, because that's really upset a whole lot of upset the whole world. Hate for what?
Make your message count. Make your message count.